white girl. Now, can you imagine the outrage if Caitlin? Then we have another thing where Brittany Griner says that says something about that effing white girl. Now, can you imagine the outrage if Caitlin Clark said those things? I was that injuries that black girl was running from.
The WNBA finds itself drowning in yet another controversy that perfectly encapsulates everything wrong with how the league treats its biggest star, as shocking footage appears to show Britney Griner calling Caitlin Clark a effing white girl after fouling out against the Indiana Fever, while the league that has profited enormously from Clark's star power continues to turn a blind eye to the systematic targeting and harassment of the player who single-handedly saved their struggling organization.
I'm sure what she said, but the way people are taking it is that she said some very disrespectful stuff. Alright, so let's take a look at what she is saying right here. I'm not a lip reader, but it looked like right here she says, effing white girls. Oh man, effing trash, effing white girls. Effing trash right there. Effing white.
What unfolded on Thursday night during the Indiana Fever's 81-76 victory over the Atlanta Dream was nothing short of disgraceful, though sadly not surprising for anyone who has been paying attention to how WNBA players treat Caitlin Clark. Britney Griner, the same player who was traded for the Russian Merchant of Death and became an international incident, apparently couldn't handle being outplayed by a 22-year-old point guard who weighs about half as much as she does.
The post from Britney Griner, and one thing I don't understand is that, like, there is some kind of flimsy evidence, I guess. Like, we're not lip readers. We're not lip readers. She probably says trash. Like, it sounds like she has said. It looks like what it apparently says is effing white.
After struggling mightily throughout the game, managing only 5 points in 25 minutes, Griner found herself ejected from the game for accumulating too many fouls. But instead of walking off the court with the dignity expected of a professional athlete, cameras caught what appeared to be Griner mouthing the words, trash and effing white girl, in reference to Caitlin Clark. Let that sink in for a moment. A veteran player, someone who should be setting an example for younger athletes, resorting to racial slurs because she couldn't handle being outplayed by someone half her size.
If you guys did not watch the game in its entirety, Britney Griner fouled out late in the fourth, and she was in foul trouble the whole game. The referees was definitely calling everything on her. Even though the Indiana Fever really didn't get a chance to shoot a bunch of free throws that game, they was making specifically calls against Britney Griner, and she was getting frustrated about it, man. Now, footage has surfaced, a couple different takes